Hi there, it's Sam from poodles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today's project is this one. It's a Starts with Art bag. Now, I can show you the inside of the catalogue now. The way the catalogue has been set up is just brilliant. I won't go into detail on it, but there's sections. It's been sectioned. So you've got a section with all of the bundles at the front. And then when you come into the suites, it's all on one page. And actually there is one single item code up here where you can get everything. And yes, the bundles do come at the discounted price, but you can just get the one of everything. Or over on the following page, you get a really big look at the paper. Oh, the sun's decided to streak through. Really great look at the paper. Then down here, you will see the stamp set. And I love it. This particular bundle, very much aimed at the person who's going to gift to another crafter. I'm just shutting my blinds. To another crafter or somebody who likes things like that. And actually, because the stamp set, if I show you it in detail here, you've got pens for the writer, you've got ribbons, ink, buttons. There's more buttons there. Binder clip. The dies that go with it, what page are they on? Page 191, because they're actually shown a little bit here, but in more detail and bigger over here. So this is the Starts with Art. So you've got a bobbin for putting ribbon around, you've got paper clips, more buttons, things like that. And I just love it. Absolutely, utterly charming. And the paper's so gorgeous, I wanted to show you big paper. Okay, so you need 12 by 12 to start with, 30.5 by 30.5. Now, this particular pattern, or rather this one, it was all kind of random. So you can see the ink, the glue gun, but they're sort of scattered randomly. This has a very much a up and down. That's the word. Couldn't think what the word was. There's a right way and a wrong way. So you start with it facing you in the correct way, and you score it at 2 inches, 5 3/4, 7 3/4, and 11.5 inches. And in metric, that's 5, 14.5, 19.5, and 29. And then you turn it round, so you're turning it to the right, and score it at 2 inches, 5 centimetres. And the finished dimensions of it, it's 10 inches tall, 3 3/4 that way and 2 inches that way, which is 25.5 centimetres by 9.5 by 5. So it's a big bag. You could fill it with all sorts of crafty things. So, I don't know, well, all sorts really. You could put some wool in there if you were going to be gifting to somebody who knits. You could possibly, I don't knit, so I don't know how long knitting needles are. Maybe they would be a bit too long. You could have them poking out at the top. You could, yeah, you could put all sorts. You could put ribbons in there. You could put some inks. Or maybe you could do one of those sneaky gifts where you put a tiny little voucher and wrap it up a lot and shove it in there. So, and I sell gift vouchers. So you just need to get in touch with me and say, I'd like a gift voucher. So tell your partners, family, you'd like a gift voucher. I'll sell one to you or to them. Okay, so we're coming back to it this way round, so trim there. And cut it down. Now, has everybody got their copies of the catalogues? I can send catalogues to the UK, the Netherlands, France, Austria and Germany. And I have them in English, French and German. I also have the beginner brochure. At the time that this is going to come out to you, I'm hoping they're going to arrive with me in a day or two. So there's the beginner brochure, which is very much aimed at the beginner crafter, obviously, hence why it's called the beginner brochure. And I have those available as well, so do let me know if you'd like one of those. Okay. So I put tear and tape down that long thin tab. And I'm going to close up the box. Is it a box or is it a bag? I don't know. I folded in 2 sides and the back, and I'm going to put some more tear and tape on here. just do that, just like that. So that's all the bottom sealed. So push with your fingers either side. Look how big that box is. This is, 6 inches away from the camera. It's huge. So push in with your fingers, your 4 fingers there, and just grip. And it will resist depending on how much stuff you've got in there or what you've got in there. But I'm going to just quickly clip it shut, and then I've got some ribbon. And to be fair, I don't know if this actually is part of that suite, but I just liked the colour. I thought it works. I don't think it is. I think it's part of Bird Ballad. You can tell it's a new catalogue. I haven't got a clue what goes with what. And you know what? Actually, that's okay. You don't have to stick with just what's in the suite. You can mix and match. I like to. And wrap that too tight around my finger. So I'm just going to tie a bow. I'm hoping this is one of those forgiving ribbons that doesn't mind if I can't tie a bow. And it'll just still look pretty anyway. Me and ribbons very much operator error. See, look, I've got one tail far too short and one too long. Oh well, that's okay. It's just to keep it closed. So that's all closed up, and like I say, it's stopping there instinctively. Right, let's have some fun now. Let's do some stamping and scooch that out of the way. We're going to do stamping and colouring. Here's my stamp set. It starts with art. Here's my dies. They're called Arts and Craft dies. I'm going to grab some Whisper White, and I don't actually know what I'm going to stamp this time round because I've got ribbon, which is that die. I've got twine, which is that one, and I've got buttons, and I don't know if I can touch the buttons. I'll have a bash. Have I got buttons that you can stamp though? I'm not sure. Do you know what? I'm going to go with a binder clip. So those are the dies I need. So I need the respective stamps. Oh, there isn't a stamp for that one. Oh, I'm just going to wrap twine around it then. So there's my ribbon spool, and there's my binder clip. Let's get the correct size block. That one is a D block, and this one is an A block. And I've got my memento. I put lots on the other one, but I'm just going to do a couple for you here. Run those through my Big Shot. I know lots of people are asking when our new die cutting machine is coming. I don't know the answer, unfortunately. Sooner rather than later, I hope. I'm excited for something new. And let's line that up. I hope that's on camera. It's not. Yeah, I'm excited for new. We don't know who the new supplier is, or anything like that. But these are the new dies from the new manufacturer. Okay. Let's pop all of those out. There's my 3 dies, so they're going to go back in here. And in there. Right, so I'm just waiting for that memento to dry off a little bit. We've also got this brilliant embellishment kit, and it comes in this lovely box. And there's all sorts of bits in there. So we've got paper clips and little trinkets that say made with love. These felt shapes, which I will use some of, and then these. So I'm going to go with the blue. Let's find the end. And I'm going to stick a little bit onto there. And obviously I'm, you know, I don't want to give loads of this away because, you know, it's just for show. So I'm just going to put a little tiny bit on there. It's just a little bit on there, and then, is that dried? I hope so. I think so. One of them, that's the little one that says made with love. With a mini glue dot. It's unstuck itself. Mini glue dot on the back, and I'm just going to tuck that up there, and I'm going to colour these in. Oh, I do appear to need to poke a couple of bits out. There we go. So, oh, I didn't cut that one through properly. Don't want to wreck my paper though. Okay. So I've got those and I've got this. So what colours shall I go with? I don't know. I'm going to go with Calypso Coral. I'm looking at my bag. Calypso Coral, I think I might go with... No, that's Coastal Cabana. Where's my Calypso Coral gone? There it is. And Pacific Point, I think. And I'm getting my Wink of Stella. And there's a little bit of ink in the lid. So I'm just going to pick up a little bit. And I'm going to run it round the ribbon. And if you notice, the ribbon actually forms a heart shape. That's so cute. It's going to come out a bit ombre, I reckon, isn't it? You could do this with a blender pen, you could do this with an aqua painter. I'm just totally addicted to Wink of Stella. So that's Wink of Stella done. And Calypso Coral. Actually, what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to pick up a little block. I come on this one. Also going to do my binder clip in that colour too. And then clean off my brush. Cleaning this on my Stampin' Scrub over to one side. And then my Coastal Cabana, just do the same there. And again, pick up a little bit more, and I'm just going to run it around this stripy one. All clean. And I can start putting it all together. So, that does not want to stick down, does it? There we go. Right, let's find a dimensional that should be in front of me and isn't. Okay, you pack it then. So, yeah, a couple of dimensionals on there. Pop the ribbon on as well, the ribbon spools. And binder clip. And I'm going to take a few of these, so I think I don't want that colour. I'm going to go with the flower, a heart, and a star. And then these are a bit of a pain to stick down. So I'm going to use dimensionals with these as well. Wet glue is actually the best thing to use, but I'm a bit impatient today. These will stay, just not perhaps quite so long, they might fall off. Nobody wants anything like that to happen. So there you go. How cute. Love this set. Absolutely love it. Anyway, thank you ever so much for joining me. Oh, it's only 15 minutes. I thought it was longer than that. Thank you ever so much for joining me. Hope to speak to you soon. Bye.